you go. What are you doing?
So we won't find.
It's not gonna work.
You'll receive the result within 3 days. Fantastic. Okay. We'll just go live.
Okay. Hi, friends.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right.
Stevie, what are you doing like in the chair, sweet girl? Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me, Stevie.
I think we're gonna stand. No.
I'm standing.
Well, I'm standing.
Okay.
I don't know how to get rid of this thing. How do we get rid of this?
I've never seen that pop up when I was in live before. I thought mine does the same thing.
All right.
Standing me looks so ridiculous. Let me take off my platform Crocs.
You can leave them on. You can leave them on.
Oh, hi, Kara. Little waffles here.
Oh, I love that name. That's a waffle. All right. Well, it's gonna put. No, I don't even know. What? No. What?
You want me to go live on mine?
Well, no, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of that other thing. We should do our mics.
Oh, listen, we are far behind on that.
I don't know if that'll work or not. Oh, I think it did work.
Listen,
Yes.
guys.
Okay. All right. Here we are. We're live there. We're live there.
We're live everywhere.
Everywhere.
I think you have to have the mic set up before you start the live, otherwise they don't connect.
No. All right. Well, let's just put it on my phone and hope for the best. All right.
You guys, welcome.
Welcome.
This is our
8th March.
It's our March live. A couple of months ago, we decided that we wanted to bring you guys live content once a month in lieu of one of our episodes that we drop. And it's an opportunity for us to get together, to connect with you guys. Sometimes we do readings. And today we have something extra special is we are launching our book club. We're very excited about this. It is not necessarily going to be all things fiction or nonfiction or personal growth. It's going to be a little bit of a combination of everything. So,
Yeah. All right. There's your mic. Hopefully now on TikTok you can hear us a little bit better.
we'll see what happens.
Kira, let us know how the volume sounds.
Yeah. I hope it sounds.
Okay.
Sounded
And-
like I said Texas. Texas. Anybody from Texas here?
It's so weird because on my phone I'm on the left side and on this I'm on the right. What side am I on? We don't know. The cameras of the day. All right. The other thing we're going to do today, the lives, when we go live with you guys, we want to interact with you. We want you guys to ask questions. Kira is a longtime watcher and a rising star in your life. Thanks, Kira. You're the best. So we want you guys to ask questions. We want you guys to engage with us. My potato just decided to plop down. I'd say I'd pick her up, but I'm all bandaged up. This is not a bandage, it's a binder. But all right. So if you're joining us for the first time, if you're on TikTok, make sure, the TikTok world, it works a little bit different, but your daily heart me's, do a little tap, tap, tap. Oh yeah, Kira, if you do you tap on the screen and you just like, you can use all of your fingers, that helps. Because if we can get to 10,000 taps, then we do get pushed to the FYP. And the FYP is XYZ in the world of TikTok. And, you know,
get your fingers moving.
Yes, we should just do this as people join. Just the tappity, 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 tappity. Welcome in, guys. Who's joining? Who's coming in from over here? Zion, Laylo,
Kendall,
Anjanu. Is everybody here? Everybody here. Oh my God. You know how on TikTok, I've become obsessed with that company BP where they do like the surprise jewelry.
Oh,
and I could just watch it for hours, right? And they fizz these cubes and reveal rings. And there's a couple of girls that used to be babysitters that do it. That's why. That's how I got into it, because I was watching them. And anyways, the other day there was a fizzer. I think they're called fizzers.
I've not even watched one of these.
Yes, Kristen has no idea what I'm talking about. But there's this company called Bomb Party, and they do surprise jewelry. And you can do rings, necklaces, earrings. Yeah. Bomb Party. What did you think it meant?
I don't know, but I didn't.
It's not BJ.
Bomb Party.
What did you think it meant?
I don't know. I immediately was like, "Are we going to get gas? Like, what's?"
Oh, BP.
What's happening?
What is BP?
Bomb Party.
No, what does that stand for, though? Something petroleum.
In my mind, I want to say British Petroleum, but that's probably
no. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think you're right. I think.
Do you guys know what BP stands for?
Not the gas station. Not. We got to get some taps. Everybody coming in on TikTok. Tap. Everyone on YouTube, just raise the roof. Listen, I watch enough of these videos that I know you have to tap.
It's okay.
Where was I going?
Oh, happy to have you here, guys.
There's a fizzer. I found a fizzer in Steel. In her, it was like fizzer, Steel City. And I was like, well, Steel City's Pittsburgh. I was like, are you in Pittsburgh? She's like, I am. I was like, oh, I'm in Peters. She's like, I'm in Peters. And so then I was like, do you have any children? She has two.
Listen, hello, Pittsburgh Fizzers.
The Pittsburgh Fizzers.
I don't even know anything about this. And I don't know.
Sorry if you hear Stevie hacking behind us.
It's her bulldog, Stevie.
I would pick her up, but I am not allowed to pick up anything over 20 pounds at this point in time because of my recovery from my surgery. All right, so it's our March live. It's the end of the month. It's been a pretty good month.
It's been kind of a crazy month.
It has. I feel though very aligned and like stable.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel chaotic.
Did you feel any sort of like chakra energy shift in your body when you had the surgery?
That's a great question. So before I went into the surgery, I did do some Reiki on myself, especially, like my heart and my solar plexus and my sacral, just because like those are the three main ones that I feel like. I didn't do anything on my root because my root was just a little bit farther down. So yeah, I did, because like this has been a transformative surgery in a lot of ways. Like physically, yes, it's been transformative because they fixed my hernias and then they brought my abdominals back together, but also spiritual and mental, because I think I carry a lot of just heaviness about being a woman and like how to hold my body and how to like carry myself. And that strength that your core does provide for your body overall, and being able to fix that in all the ways, like physically, spiritually.
Right.
So for sure. And it felt like a very, ironically or not ironically, I did schedule my surgery on a new moon. And it was right before, it was on the 18th of March. So there was a lot of symbolism there too, which felt very good.
We have a beautiful new moon or full pink moon coming in tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I saw you sent me something about that.
I did.
So anyone on TikTok, what's up, TikTok world? If you guys have a daily heart me, you can share. And tappity tappities. Right now we don't have any tappity tappities happening. So we need to get some love going so we can get that stream, get this lovely live out. We are only going to be on here for about 40 minutes. So, stay with us while we go in, and we're going to talk about some of our episodes that we have had up to this year. So we're 3 months into the year, and we've had some really, really bomb.com episodes. Here, I thought I stepped on Stevie. I did not. Hey, Kira, how does the volume sound? I just want to get a feel for how are we sounding on all the things.
Well, we matched. We didn't plan this.
We always match and we never plan it. Got the black of the day. It is so nice. The wind is coming. I have all of the windows open in my she shed right now, and it is divine.
It is gorgeous.
I'm here for this energy. All right, guys, if you're, what does it say? All taps are not going through. Is that like a bunch of likes?
Maybe we're just not seeing them.
What? What the hey now? What the hey? Come on, TikTok. TikTok, you don't stop. All right, let's see if someone who's joining, Alyssa or Lally, if you guys are either of you are in here, can you tap the screen and see if it starts to come through? We're trying to see if we can get some things going. Brittany just joined. Brittany, if you don't mind, we're trying to see if our moderator, she said she's tapping. I wonder if moderators can't tap, but moderators should be able to tap. Will you guys just send some taps and see? Hey, thanks for the follow. The audio sounds good. Thanks for the follow, Sunray. Whoa, here.
There we go. Okay.
Is that? Well, now I'm all jacking it up. All right, guys. So we are starting a book club.
Yep.
If you need a book club,
oh boy,
this is the book club for you. What the?
All right, guys.
What the hey now?
Okay, it's all right.
All right. Is that gonna slide?
Yes.
All right.
But we're gonna make it. There we go.
All right. I got 2 copies of the book from the library today. Kristen owns the book, but Kristen likes to give books away to friends, and then we forget. So, do you see tapping? Yes, I see you're tapping. Thank you, Sunray. Thank you, girl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird that it's not doing it for Kira. Thank you for your taps. Love that. So yeah, if you guys on TikTok, tap. And then on YouTube, I have no idea how to get people to come in on YouTube. Hopefully they just stream it and do stuff. Yeah. You can't even like it. All right, so here's your copy. Here's my copy. So the book club, maybe we should preface how we got started thinking about doing this book club.
This was your
I know, it was kind of my, so when we have these lives once a month, the whole goal of our live is to interact with our community. So naturally, we're trying to build a community on TikTok. So if you guys can share the live and get it out and follow us, naturally, that's how you'll get to know us more. But then, as our community grows, we can have discussions, we can have interactions that are authentic and they feel real. And what better way to connect with people who are all around the world and all around the country than through having a shared experience. And that shared experience, we thought would be a great idea if we did it through a book.
Well, I think a lot of what we talk about too is not just on the spiritual side, but on the personal growth side. And so I read this book and then I had given it to her to read because I was like, this is just so good. And we often talk about the different lives we could be leading or the different lives we plan to lead or what we intend to do on our own personal growth journeys and share that lived experience with you guys in all of our episodes. So I thought that this was like a really beautiful place for us to start.
Yes.
because we've both already read the book. We're a little short on time this time of year. We're coming out of it into a space where we're going to have a little bit more time, which is lovely. But I wanted to start with something that felt like a comfortable spot.
Yeah, and I feel like this is also like an easy read.
It is an easy read.
But to Kristen's point, it's one of those books that it makes you, it's fiction, first of all, but it makes you reflect on your own journey up to this point, wherever you are, however old you are. And I think all of us at one point or another look back at a period in our life and think, what if I would have stayed in that relationship? Or what if I would have stayed living in that location? Or what if I would have stayed in that particular job? And I know for me, I've done this before, like when I was living in France.
Right. I
had studied abroad my senior year in college, and naturally there were folks from all over the country that went. I studied in the south of France, and some of the kids, the students, never left. They just kept living in France. And I was always kind of like, oh, I should have done that. But that wasn't part of my path. I wouldn't have met my husband. I wouldn't have had any children. I wouldn't be where I am today. And actually where I am today is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So it's a book that okay.
Well, and I think it begs a couple of questions. So like, all right, let me ask you this, Rach, and we're going to put this poll out on Instagram too. If you could explore a different life, right, which would you choose to do differently? And I'll give you some options.
Okay.
Adventure and travel, okay, love and relationships, career success, or something completely different?
Adventure and travel.
Adventure and travel.
Yeah.
Back to France we go.
Back to France. Well, I always feel like, and you've talked about this, how you never leave going on a trip the same person you went in. And I think that is true. And I think travel expands people's minds. I think that not only from like the food you eat, from the history, from just like learning the new culture and being like open, it broadens your view. I remember that was one of the biggest takeaways when, I grew up in a very small farm town in the middle of Pennsylvania, out by Gettysburg. And the first time I went to Europe was my junior into senior year in high school. And it really was evident how small my little town is. And then if you think about that and we go, going into space, how crazy small the Earth is.
Oh, no.
I know.
Rachel's talking about the size of our planets.
Well, you know who I saw? I saw a video the other day. What's that guy's name? Neil deGrasse Tyson. Yeah. And he's talking about molecules and how we're all made up of molecules and how the molecules of the molecules of the molecules. And he was like,
right, like you now have my molecules because I've touched you.
Yeah. Right. But he was talking about there was a comedian he was talking to, or this comedian was interviewing him. And the comedian skit was like, do you know how like fucking how that doesn't make any fucking sense? Oh, I shouldn't. Sorry. Just how small we are, right? So like you look at like how tiny we are as humans, just walking around on Earth, and then you realize how tiny Earth is in our solar system, but then you realize how many solar systems there are, and it's like infinite.
And how many galaxies there are.
What? Like literally, when you think about things sometimes like that, it's like, I don't even know where I was going with that, other than like travel and adventure is where I'd like to explore somewhere.
I think, so the question that I have for everybody that's on here, and this leads into this, is what is one small choice today that could change your life? Put it in the chat. We want to hear, what is one small choice that you can make today that would change your life? Because ultimately, you can change the entire course and direction of your life with one small choice. That might be a good choice. It might be a bad choice. Either way, you have the power to do that.
Absolutely.
Right.
Did you ever watch this is a 90s movie, Mr. Destiny?
No.
Had Jim Belushi.
No.
Was John Belushi? Which one died?
You are not. I am not a pop culture queen, guys.
So this movie, if you've seen Mr. Destiny, this is a movie from the 90s.
I'll have to go watch it.
It's a solid movie. It all hinges on him hitting. He's the last to bat in this monumental game that changed the course of his life.
Okay.
At the beginning of the movie, he had missed the ball.
Okay.
And struck out. And everyone went away sad and depressed. And then in the movie, partway through the movie, he goes into a bar, has this drink that was like special and magic, and doesn't realize, but he had hit the ball out of the park and had a home run. And so it has these two very different lives.
Okay.
It's worth watching. It's a good movie. It's basically the same
it.
Fucking stuff we're talking about right now. It's like,
Great.
All right. So without further ado, let's talk about the book.
The Midnight Library.
Yes.
By Matt Haig.
That's right.
He is an exceptional writer.
It's backwards. I should flip it around. Flip it and reverse it. How do I flip my screen?
Well, then it's just gonna. That would keep it.
No? Yeah?
Yeah. It's
Okay.
just, yeah, I would just keep it for now.
All right. We're just going to keep it.
They get it.
They get it.
They get it. So this is our first magical read. This is a fiction. It talks about our life's choices, right? So I'll read you guys the inside of the cover, and that way we won't give away too much.
Yes.
Between life and death, there is a library. Up until now, Nora Seed's life has been full of misery and regret. She feels she has let everyone down, including herself. But things are about to change. When she finds herself in the Midnight Library, she has a chance to make things right. The books in the Midnight Library enable Nora to live as if she has done things differently. Each book contains a different life, a possible world in which she made different choices that played out in an infinite number of ways, affecting everyone she knew, as well as many people she never met. With the help of an old friend, she can now undo every decision she regrets as she tries to work out her perfect life. But things aren't always as she imagined they'd be. And soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question: what is the best way to live? It's so good.
It is very, very good.
Yeah.
It also lends itself to talking about like some of the episodes that we've had. And, you know, what plays into this is the Akashic Records. And so back in the fall, we had a guest on, actually the Hapa Healer. I wonder if she's around. We should see if she wants to join. And Kim is a local woman with us, and she's a healer. She has lots of metaphysical abilities, talents. And one of them is she can read Akashic Records, and she can do Akashic readings, or she can do, you know, a full record pull for you. And if you're unfamiliar with Akashic, it basically is all of your life's, throughout all of your lives, decisions, thoughts, actions, and they're all in a library. And then you have access to them, and you can pull them out. You can review them. You can work through them. You can acknowledge them. You can heal them. But they all live in, it's like your soul's library, like your soul who's been through many, many lives. And so this book is like a play on that, all within like this current human experience that she's having. It is an easy read. So we will be talking about it at next month's live in April. How we are here, I just don't know.
I texted Kim to see if she wants to hop.
Okay. But if you guys are just joining us here on TikTok, be sure to give us a follow and send us a heart me if you have an extra one. Hair flying everywhere. And some tappity taps. We did get some taps there in the minute. And then, yeah, on YouTube, welcome in. And this will be living on our YouTube channel. So hopefully we can get some people to watch this at a later time. But this is the book, The Midnight Library. We're starting our book club. You've heard it here first. So welcome in on TikTok. Welcome, welcome. I can't read that, but hello. And Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Jenny.
We will be coming back the last Tuesday of April and actually discussing the book. So today is our launch. We will come back. We will talk about it. We have some prompts, which I don't think we might throw out a Google form for you guys at some point here in the next month.
Yeah.
And just kind of get a little bit of feedback and throw some questions out to you guys ahead of time if you want to talk to us about them. And, you know, this is really about like, how does this journey going to reflect and apply to your own life, right? Look at this. I know YouTube, you can't see it. I look like a psycho just going like this, but on TikTok,
the light. It's your height.
I know.
You guys really can't tell how there is a height difference here.
She has shoes on too.
I do. I'm a little short. I'm a little short shit.
I'm barefoot.
Because usually all the videos you guys always see of us that we're sitting.
Right.
We're doing our podcast in the studio.
I'm 5'11".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'3".
5'3". So Evie's taking you over now.
It is possible. Emily, she's always like, see, she's like, do you have your binder on? I'm like, no. She's like, I knew it. Your binder makes you taller. And it does, because it like straightens me up. So it does make me taller.
Well, I think Evie, when she went to the doctor last, she was 5'4".
Oh, yeah. She's definitely taller than me.
Yeah, but this weekend we saw my husband's mother she says she's 5'5" and a half, which maybe she shrunk a little bit, but Evie was like this close to her. So she's like, she's rapidly growing right now.
Yep. Yes. All right. What other, because we should still stay on for like another 10 minutes or so. All right, YouTube, since we have the most on TikTok, let's just engage with you guys.
Does anybody want to come back into the comments and talk to us about one small choice today that could change your life? Rachel, do you have anything?
One small choice that can, like, an idea?
A choice, an action. It can change your life.
How you talk to yourself.
That was a great one.
How you talk to yourself in a situation. Maybe it's like a repeat situation and you start flipping the narrative to talk to yourself with kindness and love instead of criticism and, negativity.
Yeah, I was thinking about this when I was driving down here, and, we have this beautiful full moon that's happening tomorrow. And one way that we can really cultivate change in our lives is through action, and action creates momentum, right? And it can literally be anything, but I would say going back to your habits and looking at what your habits are, if that is having a negative inner dialogue, or maybe it's a physical habit that you want to change, maybe you need to declutter or unsubscribe from a bunch of emails, promotional stuff. So it can literally be anything, but it can start to create energy and momentum towards creating a different kind of life for you. But it has to start with action. And I think that's, for me, I remember doing this. We talked about this on the podcast, both with myself and with a friend, long before I ever met my husband. And when I was wanting to manifest the kind of person I would want to be with, I had written down all these attributes on my vision board of what I wanted him to be like. And then I went through that list and I was like, okay, am I showing up in all of these ways that I would want my partner to show up? Am I, loyal? Am I, spending time with friends and family? Am I fun to be around? Am I just go through the laundry list? And I think you can do the same thing when you want to change your life and you want to create something new for yourself, or you have regret and you're like, I don't want to live like this anymore. you can go through and identify what you want, what habits you want to be doing in your, dream life. And identifying what those are and being like, okay, am I doing this every day? Because if you're not doing it every day, then we're not going to be doing it in the future.
Yep. And it's not something that you have to do every single one of those right away. Like you can just pick and choose like which one makes the most sense. What was the other thing? Oh, I have my vision board too. Stevie. She's such a potato.
We do have a vision board episode coming up for you guys in April, which we're very excited about.
It's called a bloom board.
Bloom board.
Right? Like how to make yourself bloom, just like a flower. Like, what do you want to see? And I'm sure many of you have planted seeds of change, and you're right at that precipice of like having it open and bloom. And then, I love watching those videos or those animations of like a dandelion and how it like sprouts from the ground and it turns to the yellow, and then when it's ready to spread its seeds, it flows in the wind. Like I just think there's so much symbolism there. Right. And so we're going to be making a bloom board. That's a upcoming episode. The other thing I wanted to touch on was before we boogie. So if you're just joining us, this is our book for the book club, the Midnight Library. Go get it from your local library or buy it. You can do either or. And then the other thing was the chakras, because we are wrapping up our chakra series, and we did just launch the throat chakra was our last one that is live. Correct? The throat chakra live? Mm-hmm. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for me.
Kevin's going to jump on with us when she's done switching her laundry over.
Switch this launders.
Switch the launders.
And send a request to join. Well, I don't know how to send a request until she jumps on the live. When she jumps on the live, we will do that. Ooh, I should plug my phone in. Hey guys, on the TikTok, the Tiki of the Chalky. What is going on?
Do you like talking?
All right. I'm going to put book club kickoff. There's a lot of K's going on there. Whoa. Kick off. Book club kickoff. What's up? What was it? All right. Hey guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are following our, what is this? Is a channel on TikTok?
Channel.
Make sure you're following our page. And if you have a daily heart me, send that heart on over.
Oh gosh, we're gonna recreate when we tried to make those heart. Wait, okay. Oh, wait, I can do it. Oh, it's the Kira heart.
I can't. I am like not. Oh my god! I saw this one thing the other day. Did you see where it's like
you're just flipping me off now?
I know, but you have to try to connect.
You guys, this is.
It was so.
What do you?
I just look like I have some shit.
She's like,
oh man, I need to get some water. We should have Jeffrey bring in some water.
I have water if I fancy.
Okay, did bring. Smart lady.
No, I'm always on that hydration train.
Is there a trick to this straw?
Oh yeah, unlock it. Turn the purple. Here. Yeah.
Oh, I heard it. I'm like,
listen, it's the best. It's the best water bottle ever because it has a locking straw.
I almost bought one of these. And going, gone.
A Brewmate?
Mm-hmm. It was this particular one was $17
for the 40 ounce.
Yes,
you should have bought it.
Well,
because it's definitely not $17.
It was the Arrow one.
Yeah, this is the Arrow.
Yeah.
The thing I like about it is when you open this up, the straw inside is stainless.
Oh, nice.
Not plastic.
Not plastic.
And then this comes out. It's like magnetized, and then you can like clean it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
That's cool. We got to keep a lookout here to see if when Kim joins.
I know.
Kim of the day. The day of the Kim. What is going on over here?
Do you have your cards on here?
No, but I can go grab them. No, it's good. Does anybody, we could do a couple of questions.
Oh, the woolen tarots right here.
Oh, I do have those, but I don't read those. I mean, I need the book to read those. I haven't done those now. All right, TikTok people, if you have a question that you want to ask the cards, we'll do a couple until Kim gets on here.
Our lovely friend Teal Fitzpatrick has designed these beautiful cards. They're actually works of art.
That's another episode that we had. That's a 2-part episode where we interviewed Teal and her story. An incredible story, an incredible artist. So yeah, you can kind of see this is a case, but she does this big large needlepoint. Is that what it's called? Needlepoint. So she did all of these in giant pictures of the tarot deck, the traditional tarot deck. It's really quite incredible.
A gallery opening for a while there.
Yes.
Really lovely.
Yes, and her stuff is still available on her website. She's
incredible. She's also a fantastic musician.
I mean, she is just multi-talented.
She is just all the things.
That girl's just got it going on.
You know what I really love about this deck, besides the fact that the artistry is so beautiful, is she has a background as a professional therapist, and actually I'll grab the book. In her book, she puts in the most beautiful journal prompts, and kind of like cognitive behavioral,
like blends it.
Yes, yeah. She does blend it. It's so beautiful.
Hey, Caleb.
Oh, you got a card in here.
Oh, maybe that's when I was pulling.
Yeah, it wants to talk to us.
So if you guys have a question you want to ask the cards,
always.
But
I always pull the sun.
Yeah. If anybody wants to ask the cards a question, we're waiting for our girlfriend Kim, the one who does the Akashic readings, because of the book club connection. So if you guys are coming in and you have a question you want to ask the cards, no yes, no questions, but you can ask like a more thought-filled questions. And no health or law. None of that nonsense. Not that that's nonsense, but that's not what the cards are meant for.
I do love to just do a blanket collective reading too. So
well, we can do that. Well, I mean, we're not getting any questions, so we'll do a collective. Yeah, we'll do a little collective for the month of April moving forward. How about that?
We'll just do a single card full here, and see what it has to say. We can do this together. I'll do some interpretive reading. You want to read from the book?
Yeah, that works.
We've never done like a dual reading before.
No.
All right. We're going to cut the cards. Which pile? Top or bottom? Bottom. Here we go, guys. Whoa. Woo! 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh. Listen, guys. This is the second time I've pulled this card this week.
Oh.
Okay. The 10 of Cups is about literally all of the hard work that you've put in, the seeds that you've been sowing are coming to fruition, right? The 10 of Cups has a lot to do with our relationships, our love, our relationship with ourselves. And so this is a really good indicator that kind of all the hard work that you've put in is now coming to fruition. I love this card so much.
I mean, it's very fun. It's very fun. Look at that. And these are her own interpretations of it. So you see there's like a bunch of people. There's love. All right. This says, Finding peace, embracing happiness, chosen family. Ugh. That is one of my favorite terms.
Did you listen to the song I sent you when you were recovering? The Chosen Family one? I sent you 2 songs from the same album. One of them was about Chosen Family.
Was it like
wasn't the Glimmers, it was the other one.
Damn it, no, I listened to the Glimmers. Okay. All right. Is it Chosen Family? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's about Chosen Family.
Do you guys know about the term chosen family? Yes. Raise your hand. Chosen family is basically just like surrounding yourself with beautiful people that lift you up and treat you the way that, like, quote unquote family should treat you, with unconditional love and support and understanding and forgiveness. So I love that. The 10 of Cups arrives when there is a sense of harmonious completion. Everything is in balance. We see a group of people taking a bow, receiving love from the audience after sharing a performance. The 10 of Cups is a celebration of all the work and effort that goes into a grand finale. Gather your roses, take a bow, and share the blessings with everyone who has collaborated along the way. There may be some bittersweet emotions. The show has wrapped, and it's time to expand your focus and dream about what comes next. Can you hold both the celebratory feelings of achievement and the tender sense of ending something in the service of welcoming something new?
That's so important right now with how we're shifting into this 1 year, how we're shifting into a new astrological year.
Yes.
We're wrapping things up still, some of that energy, and it's about blending together. It's not about, and I learned this a while ago, that you have to be able to blend who you were and who you're becoming, right? It's not just about releasing. Sorry, we're going to try and get
invitation sent.
Okay, we'll see if it works.
I do love that. Can you hold both the celebratory feelings of achievement and the tender sense of ending something in the service of welcoming something new? The term catharsis describes a process of emotional release and clearing after expressing deep emotions. All 10 cards reflect a pinnacle of sorts, and when applied to the emotional theme of cups, there is a comment on a fullness of feeling. There is a reason that we find ourselves weeping, not only when we are deeply sad, but when we feel deeply seen. An overflow of feelings is not simply an indication of too much, but also an indication of abundance. When our cups are full, we recognize the reciprocity of emotion and energy that we can then share with others.
What's that? Where'd she go? She was down there.
Kim! Expand. Oh, wait. Expand. That's okay.
And it wouldn't let you?
I tried to join. Okay, good.
That's all good. Well, okay, so sorry for not. Wait. Let's see. What's going on here? What am I on? Need to get on. Hold on, Kim.
1 second, friends. We just got some internet connection things.
Okay, we should be good now. It'll come on here in a second. Okay, we should have thought about this before, but we're launching a book club. And the first book we're reading is The Midnight Library. Have you read this? Okay.
It's right up your alley, girl.
I know. So it is basically like the Akashic Records. And I was like, oh my God, why did we not think about pinging Kim to be on? So yeah, we wanted to bring you on to like highlight, your episode that you did and how we talked about the Akashic Records and what they are and how important they are and what they mean and how you work with them and all of that.
It's essentially an ode to the Akashic Records, because the idea is that you can take a book out of the library and that's a choice that you've made in your life and change your life, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a life about...
It's fiction. It's an easy read.
It's so good, though. It's very well written.
So we're going to talk about it at next month's live.
Yeah, so you'll have to hop in with us.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love it.
Have you ever read or do you know about She Runs with Wolves? Is that what it's called?
The women who run with wolves. It's incredible.
And I'm like, I don't know how to spell anymore because I'm not reading. You know what I mean? So this is like perfect fucking time. I like question listen, not to sound racist, but I'm fucking H. I don't question my fucking spellings. I'm questioning my spelling lately. I'm like, what's happening? I need to fucking read. I gotta start reading. Yes.
Oh my God, girl.
Yeah.
Divine
Divine time.
every time.
Every time.
She's gonna hop on and you're gonna get into it. You're gonna love this book. It is a really easy read.
Yes, guys. Midnight. What is it?
The Midnight Library by Matt Haig. Haig.
And I'm gonna post it. So this way I'll tell them to read it. No,
Can you read this or should I flip it around?
I can see it. The
Okay.
Midnight Library.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I like that. So I'm gonna tell people next month. Do you have a date yet?
Yeah. April 28th.
That Tuesday.
What time?
Probably around lunch.
Yeah, about noon,
Usually we
30.
go around noon.
Perfect.
So how you been, Kim? We haven't talked in ages.
I got my own direct line to spirit, but my ego kept coming in. I was getting like paranoid thoughts. I was like, what is happening right now? And like, I'm like bugging my husband because I'm like, something's off. He's like, you're off. It's you. You're off. And I'm like, and the first card reading I got, she was like, oh my God, you're in such a good space. And we've talked about this. I guess like my husband's like, don't worry, I got you. And my nervous system is like, don't trust that. You've always taken care of yourself and you must continue to take care of yourself.
Yes.
Don't trust that human that's saying that he's going to take care of you. He loves you, he spoils you, and it's so good. But when it comes to the money stuff, I don't feel safe unless I have my own
Yes.
my own shit. So I've been dealing with that, and I got another reading, and she said the same thing. She was like, "Girl, you're an inner child." So, as Reiki practitioners, you guys know we absorb. We are a channel. So whatever's coming from us through us to that person, that energy is moving through us. And I thought I was doing a good job of cleansing myself, but I was not. So I'm gonna get a Reiki session. I think I'm probably gonna exchange with Naisha because she asked me for some help with TikTok, and I was like, deal. And I'll take Reiki and just kind of like wash it off.
Yeah.
I'm also,
Well, Naisha's the best.
yeah, and I've never gotten Reiki from her, so I'm really
Oh.
excited.
Yeah.
It was interesting because I've had other readers, like also, and I know you guys, there's no way you guys haven't felt it, right? Like just this collective shit that's.
Well, I think it's a lot of stuff that's trying to cling on from the past and hold on, because I was watching a video, I think it was this morning actually, and she was talking about how it works when you talk to the universe, when you're manifesting, right? And so she sits down, and I will share it with you guys. I think I saved it. She sits down and she orders from the server, which is like the universe, right? And she looks around, and the other people at the table are all eating pasta, and she has a menu, and the only thing in her menu is French fries. She was like, I don't want French fries. I want pasta. Everybody else has pasta. And so the other people at the table are like, well, just order the pasta. And she's like, but this is all that's on the menu. And they were like, we didn't order off a menu. So then she orders the pasta, right? And then French fries come. And she's like, what the heck? It didn't work for me. I still got the French fries, right? And so the other people at the table are like, well, do you believe that you only deserve the French fries? Because if you do and you don't believe you deserve the pasta, then you're going to get the French fries. So she calls the waiter over and she sends the French fries back. And then it comes back and it's pasta. And as soon as she starts to eat, it turns into French fries. And so the whole idea of the video was that the universe will continue to ask you, and those things will cling on to you to make sure that you actually want what it is you're asking for, right? And if we're trying to make giant upheaval changes in our life, so much of that clings onto us. And we just have to like stay the course, right? The pasta and the French fries is an easy way to explain it, but you have to, first of all, believe that you deserve it, right? So in your case, like you need to believe that you deserve to be cared for by another human and deserve to be able to rely on that person. And that's where it starts. And all of those other thoughts are going to hang on and linger, and they're going to test you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so exactly what you're saying. Like, yes. You know what I mean? And that's why I think it's riches and universe. I just love like knowing that, because that's why I said going to a tarot reader, that's very rare, because I have like it just validates what I already knew.
Right.
Yes.
Like what you said, like choices. I know this is what's happening so much right away.
Right.
You know? And it's crazy that you said that, because as I was sitting there, I was like, okay, my screwdriver is not working. So what do I gotta do? Okay, I'm gonna pull out the hammer, and the hammer is what timeline do I want to get? Then choose your power. Like what timeline,
Right.
like you said.
Right.
See the timeline that I want and believe it.
Exactly.
Look at the pasta. Like, you want the pasta too? Then go to the pasta timeline. I can't stick
Right.
to the French fry timeline. You know what I mean? Trying to use the screwdriver and it was not working.
No.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and I think the lesson too, Kim, is sometimes, at least for me, and this is my own, I'll be like, I am magic. Nothing can affect me. And then it's like, oh no, it's you human. You still, like, let me bring you right back down to earth. And I'm like, this 3D world sometimes just needs to
You are magic, but you are also human.
That's what I mean. So
And also.
Yeah, because I love getting a good reading or going to another healer. And it's not because I can't provide those services to myself, but to your point, it's like, sometimes it's nice to not have to stress out about relying on ourselves for everything. And it's like, do you mind just like hooking a girl up a little bit? And it's like, no, that's why we're here. Like, that's part of that sense of community too.
Right.
Especially if you're going to be a licensed practitioner, make sure you're getting, I get one at least every 3 months. And now that I think about it, I was like, shit, it's been well over that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why I do that.
Yep.
Because I have to have someone walk, the energy, the stuff that like sits. It's so crazy. I don't know if you guys, when you're doing readings, like how you can just see like the smoke or like, and I try to tell people like, you just have like this roaring energy on you. Like it's not like, it's like just like smoke coming off of you. You know what I mean? I want to take art class so I can start drawing, like, especially when I see guides. I'm like, oh, I wish I could like
Yes.
offer you what I see.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's cool.
But how about you guys? So what's going on with you? So this is so cool. Midnight Library, for those of you that are just joining, a book club with 2 Mystic Mamas. I am joining it. The Midnight Library.
Yes.
Very, very similar and resonant with the Akashic Record, which I freaking love. Yeah.
I mean, March definitely came in a little bit like a lion. I'm recovering from surgery, scheduled surgery, not emergency surgery. So like I have a binder on right now because it was all in my abdomen. I had, she did tell me today when I went to my post-op that I had 3 hernias instead of 2. She's like, that's why I love this surgery, because it really does like transform. And then, so I had my hernias put back in place, and then I had my abdominal muscles cinched back together. She gave me a belly button again. This is all from having children, because I was all belly. So we're just talking about, you could probably see that, I mean, you've met us in real life, but like Kristen's 5'11", I'm 5'3". So like when I was pregnant, I didn't gain weight in my legs, my arms, my face. It was all belly. So I've been dealing with that. So today was, or tomorrow's 2 weeks post-op, and I'm feeling really good. So yeah. I know. Well, that's the thing. Like when they did the CT scan, they told me that my L4 and L5 in my back are, what did they say they were? Anyways, it's in my back and my spine because I've been overcompensating by carrying, like how I've been carrying my body. So my back has been impacted by that. So yeah, so this is like a very like aligned step. Yes, physical, but also it's a lot bigger than that. There's a lot of symbolism behind repairing this core and then working to strengthen it back up and start moving in that direction.
And now things can expand from here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was no way you would have been able to move forward with all of that going on because any little stress would have just made you worse.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
It felt like building on quicksand. Every time you would have done something, you would have gotten sick.
Yeah.
Right. And it's nothing that like I can control. Like I didn't, I mean, I created this, but through creating life created this, right? So it's like filling my cup back up, right? Because so much as mothers, like we don't do a good job of like filling our cup. And the biggest part of this surgery is the recovery. It's not the surgery itself. It's the rest. It's the healing that goes into it. It's the slowing down and saying, sorry, I can't carry the groceries. Sorry, I can't take out the trash. Sorry, I can't do the laundry. You guys all have to pitch in and help mommy out. So there's been some interesting conversations in the house.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
I need you to help me with this financial loan. Like, I can't keep doing the financial stuff. So you're going to have to do 50-50. And she was like, okay. She's like, I didn't get upset, but you know what I did at 5 a.m. when I usually get up and make lunches and get the kids together and all that, I got dressed and I went to work. At 8:30, the husband, and I'm sure this was a made-up scenario, but the husband was supposed to get the kids. Husband calls her freaking out, like, oh my God, the kids already. Like, what are you doing? She was like, well, you said you wanted me to make 50, so I got to get to work earlier to make my sales so that I can make that money. And he was like, oh my God. And then she didn't pick them up from school. And he was like, she was like, call their dad. And he was like, what are you doing? And she was like, again, you want me to contribute 50-50 financially, so I have to stay here. And it was just such an interesting, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And my poor dad, I love my dad, but his mindset, the reason he's still single, because he thinks a wife is a housewife. And I'm like, that is why you're so single.
So sad. So sad for you.
Nobody wants to be your fucking baby. You know what I mean? And it's like, where's the reciprocation?
Yeah. Yes.
When mom gets sick, let's just be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. We do more. We are the nurturers.
Yes.
The feminine balance in the relationship. We are naturally nurturers. We don't like to see people suffering, so we do it. We don't want to see socks laying around, so we do it. We are the one. We just do it. And we don't fucking complain, right?
Well,
do it. That
yeah.
hurts us most of the time because then we don't complain and they're like, oh, never mind.
I mean, that's the thing. There's a lot of conversation that's happening now that never happened before about mental load. You know, like, and it's not just doing the thing. It's about having to be the one to think about all of the things and plan all of the things. And like, you know, it happens in every household where you have one person that registers for them all for the sports and does all the things. And like, that's a lot.
Yep.
It's a lot to maintain.
And it's unseen. Most of it's unseen.
Right.
We know it because we're the ones doing it, but then we're also not going to be like, hello, hi, can you thank me? Can I get a pat on the back because I did all this, You know, it's like,
see, like that for me, I'm like, whatever. I don't give a hoot about whether I'm thanked or not thanked or whatever. I don't need any sort of acknowledgement whatsoever. I do need, however, an understanding that, to your point, you can't do the same things that you've been doing and everything else, or you will drive yourself into the ground. And I put myself in that space in the past. You know what I mean? And I have a very supportive, wonderful husband, and like, and not everybody has that, you know, like I have a husband that's very aware and very supportive and very active in, you know, but men just generally do not even think about the same amount of things that we do.
Simple creatures.
We love you, men, but
and we want to keep you around, but you're also super simple.
I am literally coaching youth boys soccer team. You know why? Because the gentleman who said I'll be the head coach ghosted everyone. Just ghosted them. So a week before practice starts, I'm emailing like, where's Leon's coach? Because I'm coaching the red team. So I had my team together, game changers ready to go. I'm And he was like, well, they got to get split up. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it, right? Thinking it was going to be like that. I didn't know I had to get certified. I had to take a course.
Oh, yes.
2 hours. It took 2 days and 10 hours.
Yes.
To get certified to coach soccer.
Yes.
I was getting tested. I'm like, what do you mean that's the wrong answer? Yes.
That's hilarious.
I want to be on your soccer team.
I know, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's soccer and a show.
It is soccer and a show.
And then just, yes.
Right. That's what it's about. Right?
That's not cool.
One kid would have looked at him and been like, who are you?
Yes.
Because he had
Like, where did you come from? Yeah.
Right.
So he was sitting there coaching everybody, and one of the other parents was like, the audacity for him to just show up at the game and start coaching everybody.
Yeah.
He dropped the ball. They would have been like, the other teams were like 18 kids on each team. They're not getting any playing time.
Wow. No.
Right.
My son comes home and he goes, yeah, I told the kid that your dad has to hand his birth certificate. He was like, oh, my dad will handle it because he's a man.
Well, actions speak louder than words.
The man that didn't put your team together, that the woman
Yeah.
saved the day with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I can see the conversations that are going on in your house.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, Kim,
We have to wrap up.
I know.
I gotta go.
Kristen's got
I
to
gotta
go.
go
She's got to go teach.
Perfect. All right, guys.
All right.
We'll see you guys April 28th for our next live. Thank you so much for being here with us. Kim, thank you so
I know.
much.
Thanks for jumping
this is so
in.
great. All right.
So good to see your face.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.